Good morning.
Good morning, doctor.
Good morning, doctor.
Good morning.
Morning.
Morning, doctor.
Shall we wait just 1 minute for all people to join? You see the screen?
Yes.
Okay. Good morning again. My name is Karin Habshi, and I'm going to teach you the manufacturing processes course. In this course, we will learn a lot of new information about what are the processes used in manufacturing, and the course will be divided into several parts. You have an informative part where it is a description of the different processes involved into manufacturing. Another part is equations used for these machines and calculations, in addition to what is related to mechanical properties. So this is why I will divide the course delivery into two parts. The part on information about the material, a description of material processes, will be delivered to you through recorded voice over PowerPoint. And feel free to ask whenever you want your questions. You can send me email. You can feel free to contact me directly by WhatsApp whenever you have a question. Or also we can organize sessions for questions. So feel free to ask what you want. Now, concerning the problems part, everything related to equations, I will do it in live sessions. I will explain the equations, and we will do problems together on that. Okay? So I will go over Blackboard. We have first, in Blackboard, the course will be divided into several sections. You have first the course syllabus, which will describe the course. For the course material, in this section, I will post all PDFs of slides we will work on together. So you have here, for example, the PDFs of all chapters that will be covered in this course. We have a lot of chapters. So what I will do, nearly each week, I will upload one link for a recorded lecture. And then whenever we have problems, a chapter involving problems, I will explain the equations in live sessions, and we will do problems together. Now, sometimes, since we have a lot of, if you want, direct applications in this course, so it's more than theory, it's very related to practical life. I will post for you YouTube links that will show you what is happening in these processes. So the videos will help you a lot in understanding the material. So here in YouTube links, you can find for some chapters links that will help you into seeing directly in live what is happening. In sections of formula sheets, for each chapter, you have for some chapters, not all, you have a set of equations to use. So from time to time, I will post for you a formula sheet summarizing what we have taken. So in this section, it will be posted. Now, concerning the exam types, so in MCQ, you will find some, if you want, some typical questions. So you can be familiar with the style of questions that you will have in exams. And in the problem section, I will post all problems that you will solve together. Okay, so this is in summary the content that you will find on your Blackboard. Now, concerning the grading, in general, we do 2 exams and 1 final. But sometimes, you know, if you don't do well in exams and you want to raise your grade, I will give you the option to do a project. So the project is optional because maybe it will add a lot of load on you. So I will make it as optional. If you feel that you want your grades are not good, so after exam 1, you can decide if you want to go for it or not. So in all cases, even if you do it and it will not, if it's not raising your grade, I will not take it into consideration. So the project is for a bonus for you. So you can do it in all ways, and in case it will raise your grade, I will take it into account. In case not, I will disregard. Okay. So we will talk after about the project guidelines in details. I will post for you several topics that are possible, and also you can suggest the topics that you want. So they just should be related to the course content. So this is a brief summary about the course, how it will be divided. Now, let us go over the course syllabus. So in this course, we will go over variable topics. So mainly, we will start by an introduction to manufacturing. We will look at the material properties. We will learn, I don't know if you have taken mechanics of materials. So if you have taken mechanics of materials, it will help you a lot. But if not, it's not a problem. I will repeat all ideas that are relevant to the course, and they will be explained in detail, and you will do problems on them. Then we will go over metal casting processes and metal forming and sheet metal working, in addition to material removal processes. So each chapter will describe a certain process in manufacturing. Then we will go to joining processes and go over manufacturing systems. And if we have time, we will do an introduction to CAM. So this is in summary the outline of the course. Now, concerning the textbook, this is the textbook that we will use: Fundamentals of Modern Manufacturing, Material, Processes, and Systems. You can download this book from the internet, and in case you were not able to do it, just tell me, I will send you a link for it. But you can easily find it on Google. Now, for the grade distribution, as I told you previously, we plan to do 2 exams and 1 final exam. We will agree soon together on one date for the exam. In general, I will do exams on Saturday because all of you will be available. And we are 60 students. We have several sections for this course. We have a section at 9 and a section at 10. So you will all have a common exam. This is why, because the number is very high, I will do exams on Saturday. Okay, and we'll tell you soon the dates so you can know much earlier how to organize your time. And for the final, and as I said, for exam 1 and 2, the highest grade will be on 36%, the lowest will be on 29%, and the final exam will be on 35%. We will do online exams using Blackboard. In general, the tests will include the MCQs, so because we have a lot of descriptive information in this course, so we have a part that will be multiple choice questions to test your knowledge about the material. And as I previously said also, that some chapters involve equations, involve calculation. So in the exam, we'll have two parts, an MCQ part and another part of problems, small problems that you will solve by hand, and you will take, once the exam is done, you will take photos of your solution and you send them to me. So I will account for partial grades. I will correct your exams. Okay, so this is the types of exam you will have. I will post for you some samples. You will see the style of questions. And as I told you before, if someone didn't do well for any reason, because you know in online exams you face a lot of issues. So in case you didn't do well and you want to raise your grade, I will give you the option to do a project. So you can do the project in a group of 1 or 2 persons. And as I told you before, if it is a good project and it will raise your grade, I will take it into account. If not, it will never decrease your grade. Okay. Now I will start to post links for recorded PowerPoint Wednesday. So I will post the first link Wednesday, and hopefully, because it's a short chapter, just an introduction, I will post the second recorded session by Saturday maybe, okay, or Friday. So during the weekend, make sure to go over these 2 PowerPoint lectures. And as I told you before, you can contact me in the way you want. You can directly send voice using WhatsApp or WhatsApp messages or emails, but you can reach me in a faster way on WhatsApp. So feel free anytime to send me your message or your questions, and just whenever I am available, I will reply to you. Okay. So this is in summary what I want to tell you. And hopefully next week we will start live sessions together, because as I told you, chapter 1 and 2 are just descriptive chapters, no equations. So after this, in chapter 3, it's a very important chapter. We will do it in live sessions and we will do problems together. And I will create also a YouTube link to post all recorded sessions. So since there are 2 sections, I might sometimes solve different problems. So for you to have access to a variety of problems, and everything will be posted on the same YouTube link. So just I will post the YouTube link on your Blackboard, and you can access all the recorded sessions that we have done together. Any question?
Yes, Doctor. It's not very clear for me. Are we going to do live sessions? Because I heard you say you do PowerPoint
yes.
voiceovers.
The material is divided into 2 parts. And in the material, you will see that you have a descriptive part. So you have a lot of information just doing description of processes. Okay. This part will be recorded by on PowerPoint, and I will post links for PowerPoint. But you have some chapters where you have equations, where you have calculation. So everything that needs interaction between us, I will do it in live sessions. So if you want, we will go in parallel with recorded voice over PowerPoint and live sessions. And for any chapter, even if it's recorded on over PowerPoint, you can ask me whenever you want your questions. You can feel free to ask anything that is not clear for you. You can just ask me by sending a WhatsApp message, or we organize a session to do questions. But you will see that for the major part will be just description. So by just hearing the voice over PowerPoint, you will understand everything. Okay. Now, as I told you, for the part where we have equations, where it's a little bit more complex, where we need to do practice and problems, we'll have sessions. So if you want, I will always update you when I will post any link to a PowerPoint, to a voice over PowerPoint. I will tell you that I posted the voice over PowerPoint. So I tell you, for example, try to go over it for until Monday, let's say. So until Monday, you will have 2 PowerPoint recorded. You just go over them, and each maximum one PowerPoint is 40 minutes, not more than that recording. Okay, so it's equivalent to one lecture if you want. So once you go over the recorded PowerPoint and you ask all the questions you want, we can go to start problems, to start practicing on things with equations. So some chapters will completely be done live in live sessions because they involve entirely equations and problems. And for chapters that are just description of material processes involved, then they will be using PowerPoint. Okay, so now for this week, I will post 2 links for record voice over PowerPoint. So for this week, we don't have live sessions. We will start live sessions next week, next Monday, hopefully. Okay.
Thank you, Doctor.
Welcome. Any other question?
Doctor, the sessions at 10 a.m., we don't enter them, yani?
No, you will enter your session. You have 2 groups. You have a session at 9. You have a session at 10. I know that you have classes. You might have other. You can attend if you don't have other classes. Feel free to attend the time you want. But we have 2 sessions. I will do 2 sessions. And I will do a session at 9. I will do a session at 10 because some people have classes. So I will do 2 sessions. But sometimes, if you want, I might do the same material, or I might do same content but with different problems, and to have a more variety in problems. But everything will be posted on the YouTube link. Okay, so all recorded sessions will be posted on the YouTube link. Okay.
No, what I meant is if we don't have live sessions, yani during the week at
Yeah.
10 a.m. or 9 a.m. ما في class.
No. If we don't have live sessions, no class. So for example, for this week, no live sessions. I will post 2 recorded PowerPoint. Okay, you will go over them, and whenever you have a question, you directly send me your question by WhatsApp. Okay. And if you want to have a live session to ask questions, also we can open it during class, no problem, or anytime. We just agree on a time and we can open a meeting.
Okay.
Okay. Any other question?
Yes, doctor. Yani
Yeah.
all live sessions are recorded. And
Yeah. Everything will be recorded. And everything will be posted on a YouTube link, so you can access all the material covered.
So the PowerPoints will also be uploaded on YouTube?
The PowerPoints, I will send you a link for them. Okay, so you can download them directly and hear the voice over. Okay. So in this way, you can choose each slide. You can select each slide separately and hear the voice for the slide, or you can do a slideshow so you can hear the entire session.
Yes, doctor, but YouTube is easier to navigate through the recording. So could you upload it on YouTube ولا صعب عليك?
Okay, no problem. Yes, if you prefer that I upload them on YouTube, I will. I don't have a problem.
Yeah, because إذا في slide طويلة and you missed it on PowerPoint, you have to repeat the whole thing.
Okay, it's fine.
Thank you, doctor.
Welcome. Any other question? So hopefully we see each other next time on Monday to start live session on chapters 3. And during this week, I will post PowerPoints for chapters 1 and 2. Okay? So see you soon. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Doctor. Bye.
Bye, Doctor. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
thank you, doctor. Bye.